What's going on, YouTube? Sammy Slaughter here, and welcome back to my channel. So guys, this video is going to be a recap / semi-review of Terrifier 2 and, my thoughts on what I thought about Terrifier 2. I also wanted to discuss Terrifier 3 since it is dropping this October. I am super excited about that. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the review. So I'm going to just say right off the rip, Terrifier 2 was probably my favorite horror movie of 2022 that came out. It exceeded my expectations. I love Terrifier, the first one. I also, I loved All Hallows Eve. So when Terrifier 2 came out, I was just like blown away. The special effects in that movie were just so great. The bedroom scene. I didn't even imagine it was going to be anything like that, the way that it was. I was shook. I was just in my glory of just horror, just basking in the horrorness. I loved it. I was really happy that we finally got a storyline. I know a lot of people were kind of on the fence about that. Because in Terrifier, there was no storyline. The same with All Hallows Eve. It was just random. I like where Damien's going with this. I like that we have a storyline now. Who's Little Pale Girl? How was the father connected in all of this somehow? Because he had the book with the drawings in it of Art the Clown and all the people who had gotten killed in Terrifier. And you almost wonder, how was the father connected there? And we don't know yet. And hopefully we do find out. But, yeah, the kills in it, guys, I loved it. The mashed potato scene. Where he rings the dinner bell, it's time for a family get-together. Let's sit down and eat. Look what mom made for us. And just, mashed potato, bro. It's crazy, but it's so good. The ending scene where, Art gets and Little Pale Girl carries his head away. It goes into Victoria, it almost seems, at the end, when they do the after credit scene, and it's Victoria Hayes in a sane asylum, and, she's writing Art Loves Vicky on the walls with blood, and, she, births Art's head. Wild shit. And that's where it leaves off, and her eyes turn yellow. And remember, Little Pale Girl's eyes turn yellow. So it's almost like you wonder if she took over Victoria. And that's where we got left off with that. So what do you guys think we're going to get for Terrifier 3? Now, I thought that I had it all figured out, right? Not all figured out, but I kind of had a genuine, maybe good idea of where Damien was going to go with Terrifier 3. Boy, was I wrong. I was not expecting Santa Claus to, Art the Clown to be Santa Claus. Santa! I wasn't expecting that. That was not on my 2024 bingo card. Bingo. 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 Of what horror movies were going to be about this year. It wasn't. I'm just going to say that. That definitely was not. Because if you guys, have watched all the Terrifiers and All Hallows Eve, and even the Ninth Circle, if you guys have seen that, it's always on Halloween. Art the Clown always comes out on Halloween. So to see him as Santa Claus, I'm really interested where Damien's going with this. I mean, also the timeline. So is he gonna do it the Christmas right after the last movie, right after Halloween ends, the 2 months after? Is that when it's gonna take place? Or is he gonna do maybe 5-10 years later type of thing? I'm also interested to know if we're gonna get a continuation of Terrifier 2, or if he's gonna do something maybe a little bit different, and then in Terrifier 4, we're gonna get the sequel of Terrifier 2. Who knows? It's all very interesting to me, guys. I want to know your thoughts about what you guys think we're going to get in Terrifier 3. Also, I read online that David Howard Thornton, the actor who plays Art the Clown, while filming Terrifier 3, he almost got sick on set. I guess the part that they filmed was like, it exceeds gore limits beyond even like the bedroom scene. I am living for this. This movie cannot come out fast enough. Like, for Art the Clown to almost get sick on set, guys, that is saying a lot. You know, I don't know if you guys heard the little thing that went on with Terrifier 2 where people were getting sick in the theaters and they started handing out the puke bags. But I feel like this one should just maybe be a given for some people. Just bring your own puke bag, because if the actor is about to get sick on set, you're probably going to get sick in the theaters if you have a weak stomach.
Away and puke, Ben and Luke, I'm gonna puke!
Especially if you couldn't handle Terrifier 2. I would suggest bringing your own puke bag. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think we're going to get for Terrifier 3? I want to know your guys' input on this. So write down below, you know, what you guys think we're going to get from Terrifier 3. Where do you think it's going to go? And also let me know if you guys like Terrifier 2. And if you haven't seen it, please go watch it before, you know, you're going to go see 3. Just in case they're tied together. Maybe they won't be. Who knows? I don't know where he's going with this. Like I said, I was very thrown off at the fact that it's a Christmas movie, since we always get Art the Clown on Halloween. But hey, I have high hopes for this movie. I have faith in Damien, as always. I think it's going to be great. So, yeah, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that little bell button so you don't miss anything that I post. Until next time, guys, stay spooky.